That's our courthouse in Midland, Michigan. Take a look at a little bit of our downtown. Well, welcome to what we call in Midland, Michigan, the Tridge. This is a three-way bridge. You see there? There's the other walkway. So right in the middle, it branches off into three sections. This is unique for Midland. And since this video is about travel, so in case you're traveling to Midland, you'd have to come see the Tridge. And it's also about looking at, what did I want to say? Blind buys. And sometimes blind buys, we fall in love with something that is totally unique that catches our attention, just like the Tridge does. So this is in one of our many parks in Midland, and is definitely a place that is visited by many. So let's show some records besides just the Tridge. Well, welcome to a beautiful night here in Midland, Michigan. I mean, this is one of those drop-dead gorgeous nights. It's nice, about 79, no breeze, beautiful sunshine. It seems perfect to do some contest entries. I'm going to put two of them together here. That way you don't get too many videos from me. The first one, the two I'll be doing is for Randall Nelson, and his deals with travel, and the other is Grown Man's Record Night, and that deals with the art of the blind buy. So let's begin with Randall Nelson, and we'll talk about what his questions. Randall Nelson, he was trying to get, he's thanking everyone for 200 subscribers, and he's working almost toward 300 now. So congratulations, Randy. Great channel. If you have not checked him out, I always enjoy Randall. He shows good stuff. It's interesting. He does it in a great way that keeps it fresh, and it's a very, very good channel. And his videos are a lot shorter than mine. There's a bonus for you that are budgeted on time. But he had three questions. He wants to show an album, first, from an artist from where we were born. And then the next one was an album from where we're living at right now, and then from a place where we would like to go. So let's take care of this and do this, all right? First one is, there we go, Matthew Sweet from Nebraska. I believe the Omaha area. Now, I was born in a little town of Meade, born actually in Wahoo. There's no one there. Wherever I grew up, there was some polka bands, but that was about it. You had to go to Lincoln and Omaha for the big guys, and that's where Matthew Sweet's from. Of course, this is his famous album, Girlfriend. He's put out a lot of stuff. So that's one. Mannheim Steamroller, Chip Davis, he's from there, and I couldn't find a Christmas album. I used to have tons of them, but I don't know, maybe through the flood I lost everything. Next one's where I live. Now, I currently live in Michigan, Midland. Not far from us in Frankenmuth is where Greta Van Fleet was, but their stuff got lost and I haven't replaced it yet. But Michigan is host to a lot of stuff. And Bill Young, Michigan Record Club, he's the expert on Michigan. He's taught me a lot because I'm not from here. Been here 16 years though. So here's a good Michigan one. This is a nice OG of Noah from Bob Seger, the Bob Seger system. And look how they put that hole right there in his face. But nice Michigan boy. Really close by, only about 20 miles away, in Bay City is MacArthur was the name of the group, and this was late 70s, early 80s. It's very synthy. He used a lot of synthesizers. His first album, MacArthur 1, goes for probably over $1,000. This thing's one of my most expensive albums that I found here. Really nice album. Good stuff. Of course, Michigan, you have, yeah, Iggy Pop, yeah, and Ann Arbor. It's about 2 hours from me. Wonderful Michigan guy. And we have down in Lansing, which is about an hour away, the Stick-Arounds. I just showed this, a brand new group. They're just out now, putting out music, and I have a couple of their albums that were sent to me. So, great Michigan group. So that's, there's tons. Ted Nugent, I mean, there's lots from Michigan. Now, where would I like to go? Now, Randy Nelson, he loves travel. That's his thing, and I'm that way too. I've been fortunate to travel to a lot of countries, and I've been to every state but Alaska, and I love travel, love seeing things. So I was trying to think, where would I like to go? A place where I haven't visited. And so the album I chose, Muriel Wagner is the name of the artist here. And When the Cellar Children See the Light of Day. She's from Finland, born in Ethiopia, but was raised and still lives in Finland. And I like to go see Finland. Posse's from Finland, love to go see Posse, but that's where Mr. Finglish is from. And I want to go meet Mr. Finglish. He lives in a castle. I know he lives in a castle. And I want to go to see his castle, and we'll go to the sauna, and then we're going to go out to frozen lakes and jump in the water or whatever. And that's what you do in Finland, but I'd like to do that. Actually, kind of one of my, France is another place I have not visited. I like to see, not so much Paris, but the countryside. Otherwise, when I look at trips now, it's when I go to Europe, it'd be like going to Denmark to see Jacob, or Paul, or England to see so many of you down, in England, George and Baggy Hi-Fi, James Griffith. I mean, there's just so many people, Sweden, my relatives, but yeah, okay, you get the point. So, but I chose that one for Mr. Finglish. Hey, how's my lighting? Look at that. Yeah, it's kind of bright. But the sun, it's getting ready to, it's getting towards sunset. So that's my answers for Randall Nelson and his contest, okay? The next one's from Grown Man Record Night. Very interesting channel. They do these live streams on Friday, and they just sit around and they talk. And they talk music, obviously, and they go through a lot of different things. And it's very, it's fun. Now, the thing is, I have a hard time sitting around and just listening to long videos like that. This comes from the guy that makes half-hour videos. But, live streams, I get in and I get out because I got other things to do. But these gentlemen, they do such a nice job with it. And it's so relaxed. It's actually quite fun. So I try to jump in and listen to them and just talk music. It's a lot of fun. So their contest deals with talking about blind buys. Albums you bought just because of the cover. Now, I have done tons of those in my life, and regretfully, quite a few of them disappeared in the flood. And as I've rebuilt, I know what I'm looking for. Through the VC, I have a lot more ideas, so I don't see as many blind buys, but let me tell you, they still happen. I love a blind buy. So I have a variety. This is one I picked up in the 80s, the Dead Milkmen. No idea who they were, but I just saw that cover. Big lizard there, old lawn chair. I thought, how cool is that? So I just picked it up. And then there was Bitchin' Camaro on there. Wow, what a great song. Got a Bitchin' Camaro. So that was a blind buy. I saw this one on a site, and I just bought this last year. The Tremolo Beer Gut. No idea who they were. I just like the fact of this name, the Tremolo Beer Gut. I mean, what a cool title for a name of a group. How could you say no? All their covers have the same one. Jacob on Denmark just sent me a new one. And it's instrumental music. It's just fun, rockin' instrumental music. It's great stuff. But total blind buy because I like the name of it. This was man, I saw this thing and I scooped it right up in the 80s. The Lime Spiders, the Cave the cave comes alive. I mean, look at that artwork. Is that just not cool? This thing just screams buy me. And boy, you can pick this up dirt cheap, but it is so good. They're from Australia. Just some psych, garage rock. Absolutely fantastic from the 80s. Another mid-80s band I bought. I went in and I just saw Green on Red. Didn't know who they were, but I love that album jacket. I thought, God darn, that looks interesting. And this is, it's alternative, kind of alternative Southern music, a little country-ish, shall we say. Just such a classic album here. This is Gas, Food, and Lodging, and just excellent music on there. A recent blind buy was the Unspoiled Truth, the Cosmic Truth. Isn't that cool artwork? I mean, again, I just saw that. No idea what I was getting into. This is funk. This is really, really funky, and it is just totally great. I mean, look at that artwork. Absolutely fantastic. You know, there's no one else out in this park showing record albums right now. Do have some people on the bridge kind of watching, trying to figure it out, but I'm the only one showing records in the park. Funny how that goes. And the final one I picked up as a blind buy was Ospisa. I mean, the elephant has wings. And this is like African funk, little Earth, Wind, and Fire in there. It's fun stuff. All of their covers have these, you know, whimsical creatures, these flying elephants. And yeah, I just saw that and go, what the hell's that? I guess I should have it. Again, not knowing what the heck I was doing it. Gosh darn, that's good stuff. So there you go. My one arm is getting tired there. Some of my blind buys. I find blind buying great. You know, as you try to limit your collection, you should limit blind buying, but I really kind of suck at that. So, yeah. Well, this was kind of fun. This was nice to be out tonight. Just a beautiful evening, and share a little bit of Midland with you because you're traveling, so at least you traveled with me. So appreciate it. Everyone, thanks for taking the time to watch this. A short video by me, which is incredible just because it's a short video. So thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye.